we'll start with what we came to do here. And we'll just invite Wamta to tell us what she prepared today. What was it that you prepared? Which topic are you prepared for? And yeah,
it is about Women's Day celebration, sir. It's about the Women's Day celebration throughout the world.
Okay, Women's Day celebrations. And who could the audience be? Whom could be the person aimed to hear this speech if you are to give it at a place?
So it should be everyone. It should be everyone. And,
okay.
But especially the women whose day is being celebrated these days.
Okay, that's good. So we're going to kick off immediately with a speech from Wamta. So Wamta with a speech, Women's International Day.
International Women's Day.
International Women's Day. That's the speech. Now, you've got 5 minutes. Give us your speech.
As we all know that International Women's Day is celebrated on 8th of March. So why it is being celebrated specifically on 8th of March? That's the point here first. So this, the brief history of this goes back to 1909, to the year 1909, when in America, it was a kind of movement that was by the ladies against the issues of low paid. They were being low paid that time, and the voting rights they were denied. That was kind of a movement, and from that day it was being celebrated as International Women's Day. So after in 1975, sir, United Nations declared it as an International Women's Day. So what is the significance of this, celebrating this Women's Day? So this is celebrated to recognize the achievement of women in various fields and their roles, which could be of a politician or a scientist. It is also important to raise awareness about women's rights and gender equality. We can all agree that no country has achieved gender equality in fully. Yet there are few places where the concept of gender equality does not even exist. They are not even given right to say how they are being treated, about their lives. They are not given the opportunities, equal opportunities, and not given the opportunity to raise a point about their own lives. And I must say that every man and woman have equal rights. They should be given, and every person has a right to shine in their own way. And for ages, men have had more privileges in every aspect of life in society. Whether it be a good pay scale, social status, or voting rights percentage. But now we are moving slowly towards the gender balance. This change is necessary, and it is required around the world. And in the last, I want to say that every man should recognize the value and importance of women in our lives and all around the world. Thank you, sir.
Yay! Thank you for taking the lead and for presenting, for practicing your speech.
This is my first speech, sir. I know I could not prepare well.
Yeah.
But I will make further efforts, sir.
There's always
first public speaking.
There's always a beginning, and
yes.
Yes, and I thank you for taking that call and taking the challenge to be the first person to speak.
This was my first attempt, sir.
Okay.
So,
yes, and I know Peter has something to say on that. Can have something to say about that.
That was well done. Congratulations. And it takes a little courage to get up here in front of people you don't know and to do that. So I commend you for that. A suggestion I have for you. Would you like a suggestion?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I definitely want a suggestion.
Start out with something powerful. It could just be a question, or it could be a strong statement. So if it were a question, it could be, why do we celebrate Women's Day? Or you could even start out with a question that's a little more powerful, like, internationally, are men and women considered equals? Do they enjoy the same rights, the same opportunities and the like? And the answer to that would be, unfortunately, not everywhere. And then go into your talk about why this exists, how it's helping. My other thoughts for beginnings were even just over a century ago, the Women's Day was founded for this reason. And in that century plus, we still haven't gotten full equality. So come out and get people's attention and engage them right from the bat. So many of us get very shy when we open a talk. We don't want to get in people's faces, as it were. We don't want to get up right to them. But that's what you want to do as a speaker, not to offend them, but to have them notice, as opposed to speakers who kind of wade in the water little by little. And at that time, mentally, if not literally, people are still doing this. It's like, I'll wait till he gets where he's going with this thing. And if you get their attention right off the bat, then you have them and their phone goes down or whatever they're daydreaming about stops and you have them. So think of that real strong opening, whether it's a question that you then answer,
Yes, sir.
it's or a statement that, you know, after a little more than 100 years of being having this Women's Day promoting equality, we're still not equal. Or it's still not considered equal. You are equal, if not above, as far as I'm concerned, but my nationality is Italian. We're brought up to revere women, especially our moms. So, you know, how are you going to express to people that you're getting there internationally as women, but aren't there yet? And darn well should be.
Thank you very much, Peter. We appreciate for that feedback. And I believe that Mamta has got something. For
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
that was a valuable feedback, sir. I will try to follow.